MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time. Set up. That's my heart.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. And we are underway in this AFC wildcard weekend contest. Return coming from the 6. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Jump off, caught by his back. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Pistol snap to Jackson. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Need to get some positive yardage here. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. It's a race down the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early. But tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building.
Bringing pressure, and it's blocked! And the Texans get it! But he won't be able to turn the block into 2 points. They drag him down and put an end to that return. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Looking his fullback now. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines. All right.
Stride to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the gun, Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket to keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans find an answer with their opening drive. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Completed to his running back. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the gun, Jackson. Next on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
This is Spears heading left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll run here on first down. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Spears running behind center. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-6 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Now here's Lamar. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running for it, Spears. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on 2nd.
Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All right. What's that?
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
On a quick.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 22, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running this one left. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
He'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Jackson now on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it up. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
At the 26-yard line.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to the well again. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On the move, hit it right. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's a pickup of 9. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Gets it to him on the screen. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
It's his running back. Works his way to the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
More discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud again. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. There he goes, right sideline. The 30. And the Ravens will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right half. Loop knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
It is caught left side. So a solid gain there, Brock. But still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and a lone yard coming up.
All right.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just...
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds a man right side. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
8. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
We change it.
3rd and long for him here. Forward for a gain of about 6. Still short of that marker, but they could definitely go for this on 4th down.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Trying the right side. Massive hit, the ball's out. And the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Running it now out of the gun. starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on second. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Texans ball. We'll see if they can come up with something and stave off elimination. Six yards to go here. It's third down.
Already. 18. What's that?
They'll throw. Third and long. He's got a man left. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
All right. 11. 18.
Stroud off of play action. Finds him on the crossing route. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a fourth quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Right up the gut. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. Oh, he loses the football. And he gets his own fumble, so the comeback hopes are still alive, but that clock keeps running. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And this one does not go far. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Motioning left is their running back. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Here's the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get a chunk in for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar off to play fake. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that 1st down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
1st down, and they go right back to him. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing now. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
Ravens 15, Texans 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Starting out with an empty backfield, Gronk. Here they come. First and 10. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And he gets this down near the 30. They're going to call their final timeout here. Just 9 seconds to go.
First and 10.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
18. What's up? Why, Tony?
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good! And their postseason starts with a win as they take this wild card game. So it's a win for the Texans. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through.